Hello, happy Friday. I'm Shannon. I'm here in Lucinda's Before Hours to show you everything that's coming this week, including Jellycats, the exploration collection or something. I'm sure it has a name actually, but I don't know. Anyways, this is Bartholomew Bear, old Bart, who we know and love. And he's normally quite the homebody, but now he's ready to see what's out there in the world. And look at his little knit sweater. He's got cargo pants. And yes, you could put something in the pocket. Little baby tater tots. I don't know. And then he's got his little knapsack on the back. And it's held on right now with a little string. But if you took that off, it seems as though you could unroll it and put him in there. Because it does come off. So, if this isn't the cutest thing I've ever seen, I don't know what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Also, forgive me. I feel like I'm really quite squinty up here today. I cannot see. It's so bright outside and it's coming right at me. So, short of doing this whole thing in sunglasses and looking very cool, I'm going to be crying from the bright light. But that's okay. Good problem to have. So here's Barty. This is Zapperty, the lightning bolt. His gold booties. Hello. Look at this. Sparkle fabric finish. And I did look online at him here, and they write the funniest little excerpts about them. He likes to road less traveled. Why travel from point A to point B when you can zigzag around and see what's out there? A lot of silly puns about lightning. It was funny. You can go read it if you want, because I did not write it down. Who else do we have in our little collection? It's a Yeti. Can you see his? There it is. Doesn't he look like, hey? He's not quite awake yet. Where's your other eyeball? There you are. There he is. Look at that little, isn't he so sweet? He's so fluffy. It's fluffy! There is, if you like the Jellycat peanuts, now, they had the Space Cowboy peanut, and they've had reindeer peanuts at Christmas. I have a Yeti peanut, which is just about the most foolish and wonderful thing I've ever seen. Yeah. If you've been collecting these, I'm so excited for you, because what a lineup. Whole bag of mixed nuts. There is this sweet baby. This is the forest floor. Doesn't it look like a little Sprite mixed with a Ewok mixed, I don't know. Good morning, Arlene. Happy Friday. There's, oh, and hi, Mama. On Jellycats website, they say he came to life when Zapperty was out playing around, and a mixture of whatever hit the ground just right, and he woke up, and here he is. See, we got little branches sticking out of him, but the forest floor. And I think oh no, one more. S'mores. Hello. There they are. The pink and the white marshmallows. Look at their blushing. They're so bashful. But I love the texture, kind of a burlap fabric or whatnot. But we've had s'mores before, but these are next level, extreme. The texture and everything. So cute. And not to pick favorites, because I would never, friends. I would never. But have you seen him? He says, his little description is, he says he doesn't know where he's been, how he came to be here. He's been hanging around a long time, and one day just sort of realized he had eyes and he could open them. And he could walk. And since then, he's just been kind of seeing what's out there. It's the moss detailing on him. He's so, what is your name? What's your name? Rockleton. Oh, and he's got some good weight to him too. I mean, he is made of rock. So, but new Jellycats. I'm sure if you're on our call list, we called you yesterday to let you know. If you are not and you ever want to know about them first, we can add you to it, because they're hot. They're hot. Hi, sister. some new clothing shipments. We got in one pair of new jeans yesterday by Vervet, which is, I still stand behind, my favorite denim line. I think it is so comfortable. It has just that perfect amount of stretch. And I just love, look at the sweet little, like, it's almost like a watercolor painting, just embossed on the top. But it's just kind of a straight leg. It says it's like a vintage, it says it's a high-rise vintage flare. We just got them in yesterday, so I have not tried it on yet. It looks more of a straight leg, you know, just, but I'll be curious when I put it on. But if that's not just the loveliest thing, no boring pants here. Oh, you know what I would wear? We just got this in. This is I always call it the summer fabric. So it's kind of that just linen-y, textural. Last year we had it. I couldn't tell you how many different silhouettes, but I'm happy it's back and in some new styles. It just stays so cool and dry and airy. But this would be so cute with those jeans. And these have little pockets here on the side too. 3 colors. I've got the kind of cream slate. There's a green, always a green option. And then a blue, which is also very like Mediterranean blue. So we got those in. If you like that fabric, it did come in one dress style. So it's this long, if you can see, kind of tiered, not ruffles, but tiered panels of fabric. Kind of a, well, on me, a midi length. If you were, we have blouses in that fabric. Yes, we do, Mom. That summer fabric, we have matching blouses from last year. But yeah, if you were less than super tall, it would probably be maxi dress. But I love the button detail. Throw this on. So you could throw it on with flip-flops and like whatever, or you could put heels, you could put jewels on, you could dress this up. This is just such a great summer easy dress. Sarah, you like my stripes? Me too. And I can't decide which color to get because I'm going to get one of them. There's obviously red and pink is my favorite. And I probably wear this every day in February, especially. But there's also this color with it's pink and navy. But there's a new line for us. It's called Peach Love out of California. But as you can see, this is a small. I'm usually a medium, pretty average. I don't know. I'm not any, you know. But yeah. And it's a thicker weight, which I like too. So it really holds. Like you can see the structure of it. It really holds. It does. It's not going to drape. It's like quite structured. But I love it. It makes me feel like, I don't know, kind of like a kid. Like the shirts we had when we were little. And we're like, don't worry, you'll grow into them. But yeah, those came in too. Oh, speaking of peaches, I'm going to go back and forth because, oh, I'm dropping things. I have a new restock in a brand of perfume, and the new scent is called First Peach of the Season. So we've got Peach Love, First Peach. Does the segue get better if I explain it to you? So I love this line. I have so many pages of notes from my kids' old workbooks that I write on because I like to save paper. But it's a company out of Portland, Oregon. And then I'll finish the close. But they're just, you know, fragrance has the ability to just improve your mood. It can boost confidence. It can unblock memories. It's quite incredible. They've done a lot of studies, and they said people experience a 40% improvement in mood when like exposed to pleasant smells. It can amplify that spring in your step and boost your confidence by up to 67%. I don't know. Yeah. And unblocking memories, they went so far as to say there's a part of your brain that stores like these super long-term memories that can really only truly be assessed by fragrance. I'm sorry we're not open yet. Hi, Deb. And there's nothing more valuable than your memories. So, aha. This one is first peach of the season. It is, so, it's hard for me to focus when there's bells dinging. The packaging on this is so rad. They obviously look like little books, right? So double whammy, you've already got my attention. Their thing is all like fragrance conjures memories, and these memories are like short stories. And fragrances are very much like books in that way. It doesn't make sense to just own one. You would never own just one book. We have a bookshelf of fragrance because no matter the mood, the occasion, the season, you'll always have something that complements whatever your desire is that day. And like a good book, fragrances have the ability to change your life. But I do like that, especially like seasonal and stuff. But okay, so this is peach. And if this were a book, it would be your erotic fiction genre. It may conjure up sumptuous body care products from the 90s or waking up next to the one that got away. But hopefully it will create memories of a spring afternoon rolling around in the park. This is the vibes it's giving off. It's yellow peach, chantilly cream, and soft flesh scented. So there's 2 sizes. It just smells like a fresh, ripe peach. It's so sweet. It's so fresh. But in here, this is your bottle. Ooh la la, you can see even the graphics a little sexy. And then you get like a little travel one here too. Or the smaller box has just the roller, or not roller, little spray, travel spray. So 2 sizes, hence the 2 sizes here. So we have some other very summery whiff of waffle cone. This one, you can see the bottle there. And like if you had them on your bookshelf, you see how they'll, this is a collaboration with Salt and Straw. It's an ice cream chain out in LA. So kind of fun, but it's very much smells like a fresh baked waffle cone. It's vanilla and caramel and cinnamon with a little sandalwood. But it's literally childhood nostalgia bottled up in a very, very wearable form. But if it was a book, this is my favorite part, so bear with me. If it was a book, it's more of a how'd they do it more than a who done it. If you go to their website, they do have short stories written for each of their fragrances too, which I love. I wish I could tell you all of them because you know I read them all. But this one in particular is like, there's this ice cream shop with magical powers, and people that walk in there as soon as they're hit with the aroma of these waffle cones, they travel back in time to different periods of their life and this and that, and and then they go on. It's like a story of family and friendships and second chances and all of this, but it's really cool. But I loved that one. Oh, we're not open yet. They see me and then they went to the door and now they're knocking on it. Oh gosh, does my face match my shirt now? Another summery. Oh, what does it say? I don't know. Oh, it hopes for creating memories. Like when you wear it, it hopes it will give you the whatever action to go and order multiple desserts, which I was like, yes, absolutely. This is Falling into the Sea. It is another kind of very summery. It's lemon, bergamot, grapefruit, warm sand, but it's if it was a book, it'd be a short and torrid love affair. Think amongst the hot beaches and sands and lemon trees of Naples. But it's the opening scene of Grease is all I see. Sandy and Danny on the beach rolling around. But it's just losing yourself in the ecstatic waves of eternal youth is what this smells like. Isn't that, I mean, yes, again, I can say, oh, it's lemon and grapefruit. But the way they do it's so much better, right? Where am I putting all my things? Okay, I gotta go a little faster because, oh man, I could just do this the whole day. Hi, Marianne. In Love with Everything is an electrifying novel about sex, drugs, and decadence in pre-Miami Vice, Florida. It's This is sort of an essential examination of the joys of recklessness. Hello. Its scents are raspberry, citrus pulp, palm sugar, sandalwood, a little tropical punch, stardust, sure, but it'll conjure memories of the roller rink, eating cotton candy on the boardwalk. But they hope that it will help you maybe want to stay up late past bedtime or do something you may regret, but never forget. There is a fox in the flower bed. Fun fact, they also have a little fragrance test on their website. So if you're like, I don't know who I am, you can go take the test. I took it a few times because I wanted to see. The first one they told me I was is this, which is fox in the flower bed. It's an alpine fairy tale, but true to mine, it smells like, I cannot read this one. Mountain meadows, the buzz of the first few weeks of spring. It's summer cabins and wildflowers. So very fresh, very floral, which I'm not surprised I got that one. Yesterday Haze is a juicy and subtly sinister story, but it's a hazy sunset. What are the fig, iris, tonka, tree bark. Where am I looking? Oh wait, yes. They hope it helps you create the memory of paying cash for a 200-year-old crumbling stone cottage on the outskirts of a small village that only has one wine bar where there's always a cat sleeping in the window. You're welcome. And Cape Heartache is the other. This is an exploration novel. It's very much enveloped in the grandeur of the outdoors. This is Douglas fir, strawberry mountain fog, your woodsy beach bonfire on the Oregon coast, all of that. So if you're like, whoa, Shannon, I'm overwhelmed. Everything you said was so awesome. I'll be like, I know. But you also have a short story collection. So you get samples of all of them. So you can build your little library here. And then if there's some that you gravitate to more often, then you can, invest in the bigger bottle or whatever. But great place to start. Great gift. Great book. Oh my gosh. When you're done with the perfume, it's like a secret book and you put it on your bookshelf and hide all your jewels in it. No one will know. We love a fake book. And last thought before I move on is just perfume versus cologne. I was curious myself. They call it fragrance. And they do that just to get away from this notion that perfume is more female-oriented, cologne is more masculine, is fragrance. And then they break down like what perfume versus eau de toilette versus cologne all is. They're kind of funny. They're like, cologne is really nothing more than a watered down perfume. It's all the same, but they offer the blanket term fragrance because fragrance is personal and this is solidly unisex. So wear whatever you want, whenever you want, if it makes you feel fabulous. It's for all, any and all. So yeah, clothes. Another maxi dress. It has sweet little ruffle details up top and a ruffle there at the bottom. Elastic, kind of a ruched waist. It's just so feminine. Very, very romantic color palette. I have to try this on and it's just overstriped, but it's mint chocolate ice cream goodness, right? It seems quite oversized here, but the sleeves will fit normal. I don't know. I can't wait to try it on. This is a pair of jean shorts, a ball cap. I don't know how you style it. That's how I'll style it. But so last week we had the duck. This week it's the dachshund. I know sweaters in June is kind of weird, but air conditioning runs cold in some buildings. It's always good to have a sweater with you still, and what better? Look at that little hot dog. Someone let Katie Harmon know that this is here. Some restock in Zanana does the best staples out there for price point, quality, colors. They're just awesome. And there's just like, look at this tasty raspberry. They're all like a little bit weathered too, like a little aged, if you can see. So we've got raspberry. They're cropped. They're quite cropped too. So size up if you want or whatever, but they're meant to be. So raspberry, a green, a blue, and a brown. How about that? I feel like I'm doing one of those like, what's your color? Are you a summer? Are you a fall? Are you spring? I don't know. If you like the t-shirts, now they're in a dress. They're so great. Hot dog. They have pockets. Hello. But they're just like, it's a really big oversized t-shirt, but it's a dress. Talk about the ultimate like layering piece for the summer. Like, it's hot out. You can't be bothered. Throw this on. You look super cute. And it's all about looking like you tried really hard to get dressed in the morning, but you're just comfortable. So 3 great colors. The pink, there's the blue, and then this like really kind of aged vintage blue-green. Ash jade. Is that an ash jade? Ash jade. I don't know if I showed you these last week. I might have, so I'm going to go quick, but just oversized. These don't have a lot of structure. They're super drapey, super flowy and soft, but just striped. Like even the sleeves, like as you can see. Easy. And one week is a long time. I can't always remember last week, but I think this came in new. Kind of a raw, silky, as you can see, fabric. It's always sort of intentionally a bit wrinkle and crinkle, but 3 colors there. That buttercream yellow and a black, but definitely a bit oversized, drapey. Yeah. Excellent. Oh, one more color of these. They're just sweat shorts. This is my uniform. If you live on my street, you're like, oh, there's that lady who's always in those sweat shorts. That's me. If you have not tried these on, they're awesome. And I like pull mine up to here and I'm in my garden. I'm not joking. I'm sharing how I use the products. But there's a new color. It's so soft. They're so comfortable. They stay cool. Oh, yeah. You could ask my kids. A lot of hair claws. Oh, see, now I'm running out of time. I knew the perfumes would get me, but I tried so hard to make it concise. Just a lot of new hair claws. We got a big shipment from both Chunks and Winona Irene, but it's hot out there. We got to get that hair off our neck. It is, yeah, you can't be messing with that. So there's a sweet little lily pads. Oh, hi, Mike, my darling. Some sweet little alligator clips, if you will. Or perhaps you want ants. Ooh, my kids would love those. They'd be like, Mom, oh no. This is giving me Rainbow Bright something nostalgia from my childhood. I don't know. I think it's Rainbow Bright, but it's pretty great. Oh, see, I'm bouncing between the brands. Forgive me. There's some caterpillars. I always want to say caterpillars because that's how a friend said it when they were a kid. But yeah, and it's a plant-based bioplastic, which is pretty rad too, but, yeah, we've got claws of every size. And as you can see, can you see the colors? It's just, they're stunning, but that's just, yeah, got a lot of hair. If you follow on social, I had shared, like, there's this cool seashell box clip, but now there's a flowery one too, and from all sides it's a little bit different. There is, look at this orchid. It's called a cougar orchid. It's even got a little pearl detail. I mean, isn't that gorgeous? I don't know why I have to hold it to my head. I'm just trying to show you size if you're like, how big is it? Or it comes in a white as well, which is just, it's just stunning. Isn't that just so romantic and gorgeous? Classic checker silhouette. What here is another really rad one. There it is. If you like this style, it's like a two-tone, which I just think is, sometimes it's the simplicity of something. Oh, hello. What? We got restocked in the little framed ones. It's a hair claw, but it's like a locket for your hair. So, Brittany, don't tell Brooke, but I got her one. My babyest sister. I can't wait. She's gonna have a baby soon, so I'm gonna put the baby on one side and her corgi on the other. And the little lizard chameleon claw as well. So yay, lots and lots, some little baby clips. Remind me of the butterfly clips back in the day. But so nice if you just, whether you have a lot of hair or a little or whatever, however you want to pull it up, these are so nice to have on hand. And I just love the color combos. Or a little snail. Look at the snail. Oh wait, there's an acorn too. There's a snail and there's an acorn, or there's a crying tear. Oh, the drama. There's the acorn. I saw online there, it's like the lady has her hair braided and it's like all in the braids. Oh my gosh, you could match the forest floor. Just put all these in your hair. Shoot. Well, I had more to tell you. Oh, no, I'm going to just tell you, if you haven't tried these grabby art supplies, hop to it, because I had bought this watercolor one last night and my kids and I finally got it out and played with it. And the colors are so pigmented. It comes with this really cool water brush pen. So you put the water in the actual pen, so you never have to do the dip and the cleaning and all of that. I don't know how to paint. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just really enjoy it when we're like watching a movie or something. And the kids did as well, but there's just tons of paint colors and it's in this cute little tin that you can just take with you. If you just need to, like, I don't know, bask in your creativity for a little bit and just experiment and play. Man, I cannot suggest that brand enough. That was really, yeah, top notch. Last thing, it is Father's Day on Sunday. So whatever that paternal figure in your life, I hope you have time to celebrate and love on them. Thank them for everything. If you need a quick gift, we've got your classic dad jokes books that they will use against you. Just like having a weird dad builds character. So many socks. Ringmaster of the Shit Show. There's tons of games. This one in particular, it's just like poorly explained to movies. My dad is such a movie buff. But it's identifying movies in the worst descriptions humanly possible. So, this is, for example, nude drawing session ends with everyone being cold. It's the Titanic. So, yeah, just a lot of fun little things like that. You can go on our website at lucindas.net and there's a column that says Father's Day. You see me looking at the screen. And so you can go there and it can show you some options, because we're here to help you with your gift giving, of course. And we do gift wrap and all that good stuff. So I hope you think of us. Whatever you do this weekend, I hope you have a lovely one. Rockleton and I are just going to hang out. And I'll see you here next Friday. Almost said Sunday, but that doesn't make any sense. I've never done one of these on a Friday. Sunday. All right. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later. Bye.